I'm really happy by the response to the previous dessert video I did, the rice pudding or the kheer. So here's another recipe for an Indian dessert which I've never really made before, but I do love having. Gajar ka halwa, or a nice sweet carrot pudding. Let's get started. Now before we get into the actual recipe, let me tell you what this whole collaboration is all about, so you can participate and have some fun as well. So use the hashtag MyCookingJourney2021 to make a dish that is Indian inspired or something that you enjoy, but then you put your own Indian twist to it. And once you have your video, just ping me the link and we'll make sure it's all good to go in the playlist for everybody to enjoy. Now let's get started with the actual carrot pudding. Now this dish is incredibly simple and there's so many ways you can add your own variation to. So you'll get started by peeling lots of carrots. You'll be surprised by how they shrink up once the final dish is ready. So don't be alarmed if it looks like too much. So peel and wash all of your carrots and then grate it. You don't have to grate it too fine, just your coarse regular grate would be enough. And the reason why we're not grating it too thin is when you actually have the final product, it's gonna add a lot of texture. We don't want baby food. We don't want pureed mashed carrots. It's just finely grated, so it softens really quickly and gives a really great texture. Then set that aside and then we'll heat up our milk in a large pot or a wok. This will be the vessel that you'll make the entire dish in, so make sure it's large enough. Then add in your milk and your sweetener of choice. You can use sugar, honey, maple, brown sugar, whatever you want. So sweeten the milk with your favorite sweetener and then bring the milk up to a simmer. Now to save time, while the milk is becoming nice and warm and the sugars are dissolving in it completely, in another pan or wok, heat up some ghee and let that get nice and hot. We're going to use that pot to saute and get the excess moisture out of the carrots and get them nice and soft. So once the ghee is hot, add those carrots in and then continue stirring. We don't want any color on those carrots. We just want them to become sweet and soft. Now in the ideal world, both will happen at the same time. The carrots will be soft and sweet and the milk will be nicely warmed. Then I want you to add the carrots into the milk and give this a really good mix. Then make sure the milk is at a really light simmer and then tone that heat down. Now you want to gently simmer and let that milk completely boil away. Cook this really nicely, gently for at least 1 hour, and by then it would have completely bubbled away. Make sure you keep stirring from time to time to make sure that it's not getting stuck or burnt at the bottom of the pan, but this dish does not need much babysitting at all. And once you've given it the time it deserves, it's gonna look just like this. And at this stage, scent your halwa, your pudding, with cardamom. I'm gonna add in loads of ground green cardamom. Taste it and adjust for sweetness if you have to, but if you follow the exact numbers, it'll be perfect. And then once the texture is to your preference, just set that aside and serve with some chopped up cashews if you want, almonds, sprinkle of saffron, whatever you like. This is so easy to do, and we used to love having this dish on a cold winter's night, maybe at a holiday or a festival like Diwali or Holi, or if we felt like having it. We'd always alternate between Gajar ka halwa, carrot pudding, and the semolina pudding, suji ka halwa. So let me know if you want more videos just like this one. Do you want me to make more Indian desserts? Maybe savai? Maybe semolina kheer? Let me know. And I'll be looking out for your pings with your video links for the collab, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.